morning. I know it's early. I think we're probably all tired. I don't know. Because it's getting close to the end of the week. There's a lot going on this time of year. Today, I am coming at you with my total body thrill. Absolutely love this workout. And I just want to tell you, look who's back. Mr. Thomas Selleck. Just like Napoleon, which we don't question. So he's going to sit here and watch over us because I've gotten so many messages like, where's Tom? What's happening? So that is the deal. So let's start our warm-up. What do you need to remember? Same things as always. We're going to be working our shoulders, our arms, our abs, extra abs, our glutes, our legs, which is all great, right? But it's also really important that you use excellent form no matter what body part we're working, because the last thing you want to do is get injured. Trust me, I hit my elbow really hard a few months ago, and I keep re-hitting it, and it has not been fun at all. So that's why I'm not working out with weights right now, and I'm just taking it easy. Stretch your triceps. Marianne, good morning. Oh, hi, Charlena. Okay. Oh, this feels so good. Give yourself some hugs. So, like I said, we're going to be rolling in extra abs, which is always good, always fun. Okay, am I good seeing everybody? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one we're going to do are shoulder circles. And shoulder circles are amazing. So simple, but so challenging. So hands out to your side, you're just gonna roll, okay? So you wanna do circles. You can do small or big, does not matter to me. I just realized I have my little weights. The children had a dinner party for us last night, which was probably the cutest thing you've ever seen. However, they cleaned up first, which means, that our stuff is kind of everywhere. Oh, I found them under the tablecloth. Okay. So we're gonna do each of these exercises for a minute, but because we're gonna go forwards and backwards, I'll tell you when 30 seconds is up. Okay, I'm not gonna use those because I do feel that in my elbow. So you gotta keep your core tight. Shoulders back. And really squeeze. I would normally be using 5 pounds for these, if you're wondering. I would drop down probably at some point to 3s, but I'm also feeling this with absolutely nothing. So there you go. Okay, forward. So we're gonna move quickly. We're not gonna have much of a break in between because instead of a break, we're gonna do abs. So you're gonna get a lot accomplished in a half an hour. You're gonna have to breathe through these and take breaks when you need to. There's no shame in you taking 3 to 4 seconds, letting the burn subside, and then getting back into it. 2, 1, done. Okay, let's get down on the ground. And normally I would use weights. Not going to. I want you to reach, reach, reach. My obliques are already sore from what we did. When was that? Yesterday. So you really have to squeeze as hard as you can. I would like you to have weights, light ones, 3s. If you could do 5s, that's awesome. Telling you, your obliques will respond. They responded even faster than the front of my abs when I really started working on them. When you need a break, you take it. There's no shame in taking a break. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, pop up. Oh, tight, tight, tight. Okay, so we're going to do a push-up side plank. Now, as we know, push-ups are really challenging. If you're just starting out, do not get discouraged about them. Please, please, please. It's like the last thing in the world I want you to do. I just want you to be safe, take your time, build up. They're always hard, they always will be, you just get better at them. So if you're going to do them on your knees, I want you on this part of your knee and not on your kneecap. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, you are on your knees, and you're going to lower yourself down. Now, what we're going to do after that is go into a side plank, go back, do another push-up. Yeah, it's fun, I swear. So you're going to alternate which side you face, which arm you do the side plank on, okay? If you're in a straight line, you're a straight line from your head to your heels. So you really have to squeeze your abs. If you need a little more balance, you can put one foot in front of the other on your side plank. When you go down into that push-up, everything is tight. Do not let yourself sag. You do not have to go down as far as I am. If you're going down to here and coming back up, that's beautiful because you are working really hard regardless. Squeeze. Come on, 10 seconds. Take those breaks when you need to. But do not quit on yourself, okay? You never know what you can accomplish if you quit. So that's why we don't do it. It's just not good for you. It's not good for you to say, I can't do something. You might not be able to do it the way you want to, or perfectly, whatever that is, but you're working hard, and that's what you have to remember. Oh, sorry, we need this. I want you to get on your knees, grab some weights. Normally, I would grab 5s for this. Grab them at once, and you're going to put your arms above your head, and you're going to squeeze your abs. Okay? If you can touch your knees to your thighs, that's great. The whole point is you squeeze your abs really hard. Pretend like these are cables and there are weights attached to the cables and you really have to pull. I exhale on the pull down. Inhale on the release. Still keep your abs tight the whole time. You just squeeze extra, bringing those elbows to your knees. Ten seconds, come on. Do not quit. You guys, I was setting up to work out outside, and then it started to rain, so I had to come back in. But I like working outside, and I have this sliding glass door open, so it's nice. So I still get the breeze, I can still hear the birds chirping. And, I couldn't let Tom get wet. He is our mascot. Okay, so the next one we're going to do the sumo forward march. So I am going to use weights for this one. I'm going to use 10s. So you're going to get really wide with your feet. Sorry. Okay. And you're going to squeeze your glutes and march forward. 4 steps, back 4 steps. You just have to use really good form. That's it. You're not rocking back and forth. That's not the exercise. You were squeezing. You guys, I put a bird feeder out yesterday. And I see a bird coming close, like he's checking it out. He wants to see what the story is. So I'll let you know if one lands. Abs are tight, shoulders are back. You are squeezing. Your foot's not going to come up very far off the ground, but do not rock like this. You're squeezing, your upper body stays straight up and down. This is hard. You do not have to use weights for this if you don't want to, or you can use lighter weights. I'm using 10 pounds, but this one is always challenging. It's harder the closer you put them to your knees. It's a little easier if you roll them up, but not a whole lot, so don't get your hopes up. Three, two, one, done. Okay, I'm just gonna sink that to the floor. Okay, now we are going to go back to abs. Lots of abs this morning. All right. So, what you're going to do with this one is you're going to do an around the world. So, I want the weight here. You're going to sit up, come down. Now, what I want you to make sure of is that you do not go very heavy with your weight. You may need to secure your feet under your couch or have your kids sit on your feet or whatever. But if you do, don't get discouraged about that. It's just building your core strength. I'm going to use a lighter weight. So hands are straight, legs are bent. You sit up and lean to one side. And then you really have to squeeze when you lower yourself down, because what you're not doing is letting yourself flop to the ground. There's no flopping here. Squeeze. So you're leaning up to one side, you're sweeping around and coming down. This is really challenging. You have got to squeeze like crazy. If for some reason you can't get up on these, give yourself a little assist with one arm. You can still do the sweep. You're just helping yourself push up. I'm telling you, it is all going to get you where you want to go. Sometimes you just need a couple modifications, and that's it, and that's fine. And that does not mean that you should stop or get discouraged and say, I can't do this is too hard, because we are changing, we are flipping the script, people. Okay, so, all right, the next one is a push, pull, and rotate. So you're gonna have your arms out to here, you're gonna push, pull, rotate, down. If you have rotator cuff issues, you're not gonna like that. So don't do it. Just do the push and the pull. You know me. Ones, normally I would use 5s with this. So you see how my feet are hip width apart. My core is tight. Squeeze. Come on. You can do it. Shoulders are really hard. Normally I would use 5s. I wouldn't necessarily always make it through the whole minute with 5s. I would drop down or drop completely. And you can do the same thing. When you need that break, you take it 3 to 4 seconds. The burn subsides right away. So that's why I say 3 to 4 seconds. You feel that burn wash away within the first 2 seconds. Take another couple beats and get back in. And then if you need another break, you take it. Okay. one, we're going to do, I'm gonna skip abs, but I'm gonna get it on the next round. We're going to do a chest press and a fly on our ball. If you do not have a ball, you do it on the ground. When you roll out on the ball, this is where you want it, okay? You are driving up through your heels. You have to squeeze your hamstrings, your glutes, and your abs. The closer you move your knees together, the harder it gets. You're gonna have to squeeze even harder here to keep yourself balanced. So we're gonna do a chest press, open into a fly, and down. Press, you're gonna have to rotate your hands for the fly, okay? And that is the way we do it. I am going to go with 5s, see how it feels. Normally, I would use an 8 because you can go heavier with a chest press, but you can't with a fly. So with a chest press, I might go 12 or 15, 10, 12, 14, or 15, but with the fly, you have to go lighter. So you kind of split the difference. Are you guys ready? I'm going to try to get adjusted and then press start. All right, let's do it. I'm putting my knees close together, which makes my abs have to really fight. So you press up, rotate your hands, open, close, rotate, squeeze. Now, remember, my toes are up off the ground. I am fully pressing up through my heels. This is forcing my glutes and my hamstrings to work really hard. My abs are screaming because I am having to really, really keep them super tight. I'm switching to my ones. Anytime I feel any sort of twinge, that is what I do. 3, 2, 1, done. Good job. Let's get down on the ground. Okay. We're going to work our obliques again. I'm going to grab both of my ones. Okay. Loop-de-loop. So you don't have to actually touch the ground, but I want you to definitely lean over because then you're having to work your obliques to get them back up. So as you do the loop-de-loop, you're working your entire trunk. You have to really, really squeeze. Okay. Oh, I want big circles. You're squeezing your abs the entire time. And so you see how I'm leaning over, because then you have to work extra hard to get up. Oh. This is also really good shoulder exercise. And arms. Normally I would use a 5. I might have started with an 8, but I do not want you going lighter because I'm going lighter. I want you to push yourselves. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh. Woo! We are not joking. Okay, the next one we're going to do. Slow biceps. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, normally I would go with 8s or 10s for this. That's what I would start with. If you're just starting out, start with 5s. See how long you can do it. You can always drop down if your form starts to falter. What I want you to understand is that you do not drop your weights because they're getting heavy. You take a break because they're getting heavy. Then you go back in. If your form starts to falter, that is when I want you to take a break, or sorry, to drop down and wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you're squeezing those biceps the entire time. The slow movement, that's why you want to be a little bit heavier. You want to be a little bit heavier. We're doing great, 10 seconds. If this is not burning your biceps, you are not heavy enough. Like for me, this is definitely not heavy enough, but I'm lifting light for a reason, so it's fine. I'm still working, I can still feel it, just not, you want that burn. You want that like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do one more, but you can because you're amazing. And you keep going. Okay. Oh. We're getting down on the ground. I really don't like the placement of the lights when I lay down because I don't like them shining in my eyes. When you get migraines, that's like your biggest fear is like looking up into a light and triggering, because that triggers it for me. One of the triggers. Okay, so with this one, sorry, my clock. Okay, for the next one, we're going to have our hands tucked underneath our butts. We're going to squeeze our abs to raise our legs, squeeze our abs to lower slowly, squeeze our abs to open, squeeze our abs to close. Nothing about this is fast. Nothing about this is easy. Nothing about this involves you holding your breath. Sorry, you're going to want to, but I don't want you to. So you just need to squeeze on the up, squeeze on the down, squeeze on the open, squeeze on the close. Breathe, 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 and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You are in control. You can do this, so do not let your feet hit the ground. Really squeeze your abs, and that's what I love about this move. Anything that involves you essentially having to squeeze 4 times for each rep is good with me. Squeeze. Oh, we got this. Come on. Oh, brutal. Don't stop. Oh, we're done. Look at that. Oh. Woo. We're doing excellent with time. Okay. Okay. Let's use the ball for this one. We're going to work our triceps. Triceps, a lot of women, they're like, when I wave, it's like floppy, 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 and they hate it, and with good reason. It's a really big problem area for a lot of women. You can tone these muscles up. It's very hard to specifically target just one teeny spot, but you can tighten up your triceps, build up your triceps, strengthen your triceps, and get definition that you like. I'm going to try an 8 for this, see how it feels. We're going to sit on our ball. Same rules apply. The closer in you put your knees, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fight the urge to do that. Put your knees close together. Your arms go up above your head. If you need more stability, put your legs wider. We are going to lower it down between our shoulder blades. So because you're only doing one weight, I want you to go a little heavier. Okay? Lower between your shoulder blades. Squeeze to get it back to the top. but you're really squeezing your abs too. So when you lower, your elbows are pointed towards the sky. If you are not working hard already, your weight is too light, and you need to get another one that's heavier. I figured I would clarify that. So you can tone that area up. You can minimize the floppy. Does it take birds time to find a new bird feeder or find a bird feeder where there wasn't one before? I know nothing. I'm learning, and it's so fun to learn. Sorry that all my posts are in my outside area, but it is dreamy. Dreamy. I think I might have a new. Oh, good morning, Elise. Yes, Tom is back. Tom is back. He had to. You were right. It's just I haven't been working out in my living room, and Tom usually lives in the living room. And I didn't think to bring him outside. I wonder if he's waterproof or water resistant. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do are hip ups. And we are going to do these because they're great for the abs as well as the bum. So I'm going to get a single dumbbell. You should too. I would like it to be an 8 or a 10. So we are going to hold that dumbbell on our chest. You're going to drive up through your heel. Actually keep your toes off the ground. Drive up, squeezing your abs, your glutes, your hamstrings. Squeeze everything as hard as you can before you come down. So when you squeeze up, hold it. 1, 2, and then down. Okay, because we really want to burn. Burn, burn, burn. So like I said, what's great is that we are also working our abs. Squeeze. Maybe we work our abs in every exercise because we're always squeezing our core, right? To have the best form possible, award-winning form. Squeeze. You should be burning already. Do not quit. I will come and find you and sit you down and give you a good talking to about why you should never quit on yourself. Life is too beautiful for that. And you are too amazing for that. God, it's amazing how women are so hard on themselves. It just blows me away. Some of the most, successful, no matter whether you're successful, beautiful, smart, accomplished, amazing mom, amazing wife, amazing friend, we still only focus on what's wrong with us. Oh, good morning, Dawn. So I would really like you to stop doing that because I'm working on it very hard as well. Okay, so the next one that we are going to do, we are going to lay down. You're going to put your bottom arm on your shoulder and your other hand is kind of next to your elbow, and you're going to push up through the palm of your hand and lower. This is going to kill your triceps. You are not going to like me so much, but I hope that you know I care about you and that you get over it. So 30 seconds on each side because we're running out of time. Push up through the palm of your hand. I'm not going very far up, protecting that elbow. However, this is so uncomfortable on my hips on the wood floor. You've got to squeeze that tricep. These are hard. Keep your abs tight also. 2, 1, done. Okay, sorry guys, we have 30 seconds more. Is that okay? Flip over to the other side. Let's do it. And then we'll do a quick Stretch. Push up through the palm of your hand. Squeeze that tricep. Don't worry, if you can only go to here and down, you do what you can. You just fight for every inch. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh, roll over. And let's do 30 seconds of crunches, hands behind your head, squeeze your abs. Do not pull on your head, do not hold your breath. It's all in your abs. Three more seconds. 2, 1, done. Stretch your hands and feet as far away from each other as they'll go. Oh, so good. Pull your knee into your chest. That feels amazing. Other knee into your chest. Pull your arm across your body and hook your other arm around it. Stretch out your shoulder. I want you to wrap your hands around your elbows and lean to one side, stretching out your obliques, which I don't know about you, but mine are so sore. Put your thumbs on the front of your hips, push towards me, stretch your shoulders out. Stretch out those biceps and give yourself a hug because you did it. You did it. Tomorrow morning, yes, please, because I'll work out Saturday, but I don't think I'm going to work out Sunday. Anyway, that's it. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but why don't you guys tell me, because it's fun when you guys tell me what you want to do, okay? We can do chest and back. We can do an ab session. We can do, oh my gosh, I have so many workouts. So just let me know. Let me know. I can create one too. Okay, have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Bye.